Do you know that carotenoids are essential compounds for the survival of plants and very important for humans at quantities as low as milligrams? But wait a moment, before learning this, let's see what they are. Carotenoids are natural colored compounds that are widespread in nature. They can be produced by all photosynthetic organisms as well as by some bacteria, fungi, and a few insects. With very few exceptions, animals, including humans, cannot produce them, although they can incorporate them from their diets. They can be found in organisms living in environments as different as the bottom of the seas, thermal waters, glaciers, forests, or even deserts. Despite the fact that they are pigments providing yellow, orange, and red colors, they were not created to be seen. How can that be? Color vision appeared relatively recently in the history of life on Earth, although contrastingly, carotenoids appeared very early, when nobody could still see them. Indeed, carotenoids were already present in cyanobacteria, one of the first inhabitants of Earth. In these and other organisms, they are key for photosynthesis by helping collect light, and above all, by protecting against light-induced damage, which can cause the death of photosynthetic organisms. Hundreds of millions of years later, we can find high concentrations of carotenoids in the area of the human retina that receives light at the highest intensity, where they are thought to protect us from excess light too. Isn't nature surprising and wonderful? In between cyanobacteria and humans, many organisms utilize them for different purposes that give them advantages to survive and propagate. Carotenoids can be found in plant leaves at concentrations in the range of milligrams per kilogram and are essential for photosynthesis, one of the driving forces of life on Earth. Indeed, carotenoids are being studied in the context of artificial photosynthesis for the sustainable production of organic materials and the removal of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere at scale, which is important to fight climate change. They are also key in ecology. When animals develop color vision, plants develop colorful flowers and fruits to attract pollinators and seed dispersers to have better chances to reproduce. Yes, evolution does these incredible things. The color of some animals, including fish and many birds, is due to carotenoids too. Thus, birds like flamingos can convey important information for mating, like nutritional and health status, through the color of their plumage. But are carotenoids important for humans? Are you kidding? Would humans exist without plants? Carotenoids have always been present in the diet of humans, as we have always eaten leaves and other plant foods. By the way, did you know that the yellowish color of colostrum, our first food after we are born, is due to the presence of carotenoids? Carotenoids influence the acceptability of foods, as color is one of the main attributes of appearance determining consumer choices. Besides, many studies indicate that food carotenoids may help reduce the risk of developing cancers and other diseases, including bone, skin, eye, or even metabolic diseases. But how can we obtain carotenoids to be healthier? The main dietary sources of carotenoids are usually yellow, orange, and red plant foods, like carrots, tomatoes, oranges, and other citrus, among many others. Interestingly, carotenoids are present at high concentrations in all green vegetables, although they are masked by the green of chlorophylls. They are also present in foods of animal origin, like milk and other dairy foods, egg yolk, and the flesh of some fish like salmon. They can also be found as colorants in diverse products like orange drinks, or even in supplements in the form of capsules or other pharmaceutical formats. Normally, we consume a few milligrams of carotenoids every day, some of which can be converted into vitamin A, which is essential for humans. Indeed, carotenoids are key to combat vitamin A deficiency, a major health problem in many countries that can lead to blindness, negative effects on growth, and increased susceptibility to severe infection. Sadly, it is estimated that vitamin A deficiency contributes to 1 to 2.5 million child deaths per year. So, carotenoids are ancient, widespread, and versatile compounds that are essential in photosynthesis, ecology, agriculture, food, and health promotion. But you know what? Only 10 to 20 of the over 800 known carotenoids are being studied in depth. Likewise, there are thousands of carotenoid metabolites to be identified and studied. There is a lot of room to transform carotenoid research into new concepts and products to tackle societal challenges and create socio-economic impacts, including improvement of health through the diet, innovations in agriculture, or fighting climate change.